attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70.
Throwing right away is Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Or 18. What's up?
And now the first down for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
18. What's up?
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
18. Outside.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one underneath here to Mixon. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
South.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. A second effort, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Smith to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of shotgun, it's Dart, moving to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 34. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Throwing. Dart. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Outside.
Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
18, what's up?
On second down, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. He gets free. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
First and goal, Houston.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Don't worry. 11, swap. 11.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And now it's third and goal. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. This one caught at the 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is fourth and goal.
18, what's up?
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this.
Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. He'll go right back to Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Houston.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Look at hot, look at hot.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
South. Why, Tony?
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw. It's dark. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On second down, Dart. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll get back to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Out of of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, here comes Dust. Open man, downfield, that's Neighbors. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's the run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Or 18. What's that?
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
A second down throw for Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and we got to see if they can finish this thing off.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. 18.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Look at how. Look. How? What's that? 19 Texas.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the quick, right?
Mixon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This one is complete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Dalton Schultz, touchdown Texans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best 3rd down protection, best 3rd down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Oh, hey. South.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Oh, hey.
Down on the run with this jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. It's 3rd and 4.
Why, Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense...
And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Dart going to throw you on second down.
6-yard line.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Now Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Giants first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Dart going to throw it again. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead.
Texans 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go. Up, 18. What's up?
They'll send the tight end in motion. On second down, Stroud. He's got Dell for that one, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up?
To throw is Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Hey, south.
To throw, it's Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
A gain of 14. Texans first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdowns, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Kelly. He's inside the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Giants are going to extend their lead.
Texans 28.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. for a third time today. He's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Noah. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to pass the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down,
18.
Texans.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Texans 35.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Go! 60
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the air on second down. Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Here we go. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on first down. On throw, but it's reeled in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Stroud going to set up the throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He gets free. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Giants. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29.
Only quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are going to take possession.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day.
And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to extend the lead.
63. Texans 35.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Stroud. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. 34-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Over. Look at high.
Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You got no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business. The 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead.
Texans 49.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Ooh! A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right.
One of the tight ends motions right. Here we go. One final play. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Men in Blue.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be me like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny.
A glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, when we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around and going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water,